What if I told you one of the most trusted names in automotive history has just been reborn? A vehicle that conquered deserts, mountains, and war zones. A vehicle that carried presidents, explorers, and families through every corner of the earth. This is not just a Caritz, the return of a legend. Welcome to the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser. Asterisk. The Land Cruiser's more than metal, wheels, and horsepower. For decades, it has been a symbol of resilience, reliability, and adventure. And in 2026, Toyota brings it back, leaner, smarter, and tougher than ever. But this is not just a redesign. This is a statement, a promise, and perhaps the most important Land Cruiser yet. The story of the Land Cruiser begins in the early 1950s, born not from luxury, but necessity. After World War II, Japan needed rugged vehicles to rebuild, and Toyota answered with the BJN off-road machine, inspired by the Willys Jeep, by 1954. It was renamed Land Cruiser, a name that would soon echo across continents. From African savannas to Middle Eastern deserts, from snowy Siberia to the Australian outback, the Land Cruiser earned a reputation unbreakable through the decades. It evolved from bare-bones utility to refined luxury. Each generation adapted to its era, yet one thing never changed: trust. It wasn't just transportation, it was survival. Politicians rode in them. Aid workers depended on them. Adventurers swore by them. And in 2021, Toyota shocked the world. The Land Cruiser would be discontinued in America. For fans, it felt like the end of an era. But legends never die. In 2026, the Land Cruiser is back. Asterisk. The 2026 Land Cruiser combines heritage with cutting-edge innovation. Its design is bold, squared, and timeless in homage to its roots, yet sharpened for the future. Under the hood, a 2.4-liter turbocharged hybrid powertrain, more efficient, yet powerful enough to conquer terrains that break weaker machines. Toyota promises strength with sustainability proof that even legends must evolve. Inside, it's no longer just rugged, it's refined. High-tech displays, intuitive off-road controls, and a cabin built for both kings and explorers. Toyota balances toughness with comfort, making the Land Cruiser a vehicle for all worlds. And in pop culture, the Land Cruiser is everywhere. From safari documentaries to action films, from un-peacekeeping fleets to celebrity garages, its name is synonymous with trust. The 2026 version continues that tradition, destined to be both tool and trophy. But every legend has its scars. The Land Cruiser has been criticized for drifting away from its roots. Some say it became too luxurious, too expensive. No longer the people's off-roader, its disappearance from the American market in 2021 felt like betrayal to many loyal fans. Toyota claimed the Land Cruiser had lost relevance, sales were falling, competition was fierce, and now, with the 2026 hybrid version, critics ask, is this truly the Land Cruiser? A machine once powered by roaring V8s, now charged with hybrid efficiency? Has the soul of the beast been sacrificed? Yet, here lies the twist. The Land Cruiser was never about specs on paper. It was about delivering when nothing else could. About getting you home when every other vehicle failed. And if Toyota's hybrid system can keep that promise, then perhaps the Land Cruiser's spirit burns brighter than ever. Asterisk, the Land Cruiser's legacy is unmatched. Few vehicles can claim 6 decades of trust, spanning continents and generations. From tribal chiefs in Africa to mountain villagers in South America, the Land Cruiser became a lifeline. Today, collectors hunt vintage models, some paying fortunes for pristine 70s and 80s editions. In Australia, the Land Cruiser is more religion than vehicle. In the Middle East, it is status, power, and respect. And now, the 2026 version writes the next chapter. Toyota has not just revived a model, they've reignited a global legacy. The Land Cruiser remains more than transportation. It is a bond between man, machine, and the world's most unforgiving landscapes. And so, the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser arrives not as a relic, but as a warrior reborn. Stronger, smarter, cleaner, a reminder that legends may bend, but they do not break. But now I ask you, is this the Land Cruiser you dreamed of? Or has its soul been reshaped for a world that no longer remembers the old ways? Share your thoughts in the comments. Would you trust the new hybrid Land Cruiser to carry you across deserts, jungles, and mountains? If you enjoyed this story, subscribe and join me as we uncover more legends of the road. Because cars are not just machines. They are history, culture, and destiny on wheels.